Actually, I'm preparing this speech for more than 30 years. Wow. Many times I thought I knew, yet I didn't. So luckily, I'm getting closer. When I first joined Toastmasters, I thought I knew why I was here for. And I understand how the meeting was going, and I know the structure of the speech. And I also understand when people are mention about what they meant about a good speech. So in my mind, I thought, that's it. So today I would like to share my understanding of public speech changing over time. And why knowing how to speak is very different from ready to stand here. And the first time I joined Toastmasters was 30 years ago when I just started working at that time. At that time, even my vocabulary was limited. I think I could understand how people are talking, even I could not barely can join the conversation. I also knew how the meeting was going and the section after the other. But so I thought that's fine, and that's it. And I know the Toastmaster and public speaking was all about. But so in my mind, even I could not join the conversation fluently, but I think it's okay. Once I can memorize my script and I can deliver it, then I will be the start of that evening. So that's what I felt before my first icebreaker. Of course, I try to be smart. I try to be the start of that evening. So I memorized all the script, line by line, again and again, practicing. So, but when I stood on the stage, I feel pressure. I feel all emptied. So I also feel that I was not myself. I was just a machine reciting what I just memorized. And also, my memory was poor, just like what I'm right now. So I thought I could be the start of that evening before I speak. But after that, I felt pressure. The pressure was intense, and I barely could not finish my speech. So after the speech, I felt what I thought was, well, I finally felt survived. And then after that, I think, well, Toastmasters was about the game of survival, one after the other. I think that would be my very first misunderstanding of public speech at that time. After 15 years, it's my second time joining the Toastmasters. At that time, I must confess that I was not a very active member. I was sitting there and watching people talking and enjoy the evening. But actually, I must confess that I was not one of them. I just sitting aside quietly and watching people laughing, talking, but I was still not one of them. At that time, I also have my icebreaker. Just like the first time, I memorized all my script. I stood on the stage. I finished my script, and I have my applause. Then I stepped down. Even so, I was still not part of them. So I just feel safe and stay in my little corner on the side. The third time I joined Toastmasters was 2 years ago. Actually, I revisit the Toastmaster 2 years ago. But this time, I did not jump into it. I stood, I watched, and I wait. Actually, I was occupied by my work. I only officially rejoined this club 2 months ago. And then I have my icebreaker. But this time, things are quite different. This time, the air are softer. And the people I met, few of my good old friends here, and I enjoy the starting people singing together. And after all, after the meeting, people are pray together to wish everyone in the club and everyone outside of club feel good. And this time, I don't feel pressure. Even my grammar was poor. Even my vocabulary was limited. Even my pronunciation was awful. It's awful. But this time, I'm the one who torturing you, not the other way around. So this time I start to feel conversation is much easier than I was taught for past 3 decades. I was thinking that speech is all about script reading. That reminds me my very early experience of English speech that will bring me back to my high school. At that time, my teacher wrote the script for me. And I practiced and again. I tried to memorize all these things. When I stood on the stage, the structure was fine. The pronunciation was fine, but only one small problem is that I spoke too fast. That even there's a time left. I finished my speech. And I said, when I realized there's still time left, so I jump out a sentence that to remind you, to emphasize my point, I said, I would like to repeat my speech all over again. Still now I can remember the shocking face of the judges, and they're trying to... Thank you.